Iran is still committed to peace?
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning if Israel is committed?
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
The ghetto. The ghetto. The ghetto.
So Syphilitic Sid is out here cussing, dropping F-bombs because he went out there and told the people that Israel and Iran had reached a ceasefire. And then Iran said, no, the hell we didn't. And then Israel and Iran kept bombing each other. Now he mad. I don't know when he's going to learn that ain't nobody scared of him. Ain't nobody but Republicans, Kents, afraid of him. So now you out here dropping F-bombs, talking about they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Nah, bitch, you don't know what the fuck you doing. Let us just correct that. Because them people ain't got to listen to you. And you just mad because ain't nobody come to your birthday parade. Now you just out here blowing shit up, lying on people, talking about you was going to negotiate a ceasefire. Bitch, you can't negotiate your way out of a bag of Doritos, let alone a whole ass ceasefire between two countries that's dropping bombs. Get the hell. If you don't go somewhere and sit your ass down.
Hello guys, and welcome to the Joy Report. In today's video, we're going to talk about Black America's hilarious reactions to DT's imaginary ceasefire attempt. It's always something with him. Just when everyone thought they had seen it all, the man decided to try his hand at foreign diplomacy. Again, this time, he declared a ceasefire between Israel and Iran. A ceasefire that apparently no one but him knew about. If this is the kind of content you enjoy, please consider subscribing, liking and sharing so that YouTube may recommend it to a wider audience. And so now, without further ado guys, let's go straight into this video. But first, let me play you a few videos on this matter and I'll come back with my commentary. As a side note, all credit goes to the creators of these videos.
I'm not feeling too well today, but I had to get on here and get a good motherfucking kiki about why Trump is truly unhinged this morning. The real reason is his Nobel Peace Prize nomination was snatched back. The top Ukrainian lawmaker, Moresko, snatched that motherfucker back, basically saying that Trump can't be trusted. He can't be trusted with anything, and he's very disappointed. And you know what? It's going to be a no. How about a hell not? That's the real reason Trump is unhinged and made a complete fool out of himself in front of everybody this morning. Completely unhinged. Trump will never beat Obama. You will never achieve Obama status, not in this lifetime or the hereafter. But I wouldn't be surprised if Trump didn't nominate his motherfucking self for a Nobel Peace Prize. Why the fuck not? He lies about everything else, so I'm sure he's going to get on here at some point in time when he thinks we've forgotten and say, actually, he has about 13 or 14 Nobel Peace Prizes stashed away that we didn't know about. Now,
soon as Donald Trump issued a ceasefire, guess what Israel did? These motherfuckers went to dropping bombs on Iran. If you thought bombs over Baghdad was bad, Israel just dropped some shit on Iran. Donald Trump said they've been fighting for so long and so hard that they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. Probably one of the realest things I ever heard Donald Trump say out of his mouth. You got played, Trump. You got played by these people. You tried to issue a ceasefire and Iran abided by that, but no, not the other side. Not the other side. They went to dropping bombs. They said, fuck you and the ceasefire and your deal. Fuck all that. Iran don't attack their neighbors. Israel has attacked all their neighbors. Iran has not threatened to drop a nuclear bomb or wage war on anyone. But Israel has threatened to do that to everybody. And on top of that, they got around like 70 to 400 nuclear weapons that nobody fucking know about. but they want to chastise everyone else around them who may have some. Damn, like, are they really our friend? Or are they really against us and everybody else?
President Trump, I thought Israel and Iran had a ceasefire. What's going on? I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that little hat wearing motherfucker, but he ain't listening. Like, tell me, am I tripping? Why the fuck would you bomb them right after I said that y'all got peace? Like, am I just not the fucking supreme ruler of the world or something? The real president is Israel. I was just gonna keep it a bean with you. Like, just explain it to me as a civilian. How the fuck does that big-eared bitch expect me to make national parks subscription-based when he doing this type of shit? Like, I'm supposed to be able to get insulin to $5,000 a fucking shot and get every patient down to 1 shot a month while you just fucking colonize the whole Middle East. Like, yeah, I can do that. Easy, right, bitch? Like the fucking United Israels of America just expect me to get rent nationwide to 8 fucking bands a month while they turn the whole Middle East into fucking glass, you know? I tell people I'm a miracle worker, bitch, I'm not. Like, I thought all they wanted me to do was catch Mexicans and make us rich. How the fuck? Somebody gotta be playing in my fucking face, right? This shit was not in the lease. We were supposed to be deporting Americans and getting to a fucking bag.
DT seems to think he's some kind of international wizard, waving a wand and making a global conflict disappear. Just say peace and voila, nuclear tension solved. In his head, that's how it works. But unfortunately for him and the rest of the world, international relations are not a reality TV show. And yet, there he was, puffing out his chest about getting it done. Only problem is, nobody else seems to have gotten the memo. The comedy really peaked when DT got mad. Like mad. So mad that he cast on national television. And not in an oops, I slipped up way. No, it was a full-on meltdown of a man who thought the world would bow at his feet and instead got laughed off the stage. Black Americans in particular had a field day, not just because it was hilarious, but because this moment perfectly captured the inflated ego and reckless energy that DT constantly brings to situations he shouldn't even be in. The reactions just weren't memes and jokes. They were a reminder that this man genuinely believes that saying something loudly enough makes it real. DT involving America in the Israel-Iran conflict was very unnecessary. Nobody asked for it, nobody wanted it, and everybody wished it didn't happen. The world stage is already tense, complicated, and dangerous. And let's be clear, it's not that people don't want peace, but what DT did wasn't about peace. It was about attention. It was about stroking his ego and pretending he's still relevant in rooms that stopped checking for him years ago. That's what made Black Americans laugh the hardest. Not just the fact that he made it up, but that he genuinely believed people would fall for it. Like Ayatollah and Netanyahu were sitting around watching Fox News, nodding their heads in agreement like, well, DT said it, guess we better call off the war. Absolutely not. The jokes were endless, but underneath the laughter was something deeper. Frustration. Frustration at the arrogance, the recklessness, and the total disregard for how serious this situation actually is. Because while DT was busy playing fantasy peacemaker, real lives were at stake, real missiles were being fired, real people were being displaced, and here he was, trying to insert himself in a global conflict. That's why the funny stopped being just funny. That's why things got serious. Black Americans who have long dealt with the consequences of American imperialism and performative politics weren't just mocking DT for the laughs. They were calling out the danger of letting someone that unhinged even pretend to speak on behalf of a nation. It wasn't just that DT lied, it was that his lie had weight. And yet, in the middle of the mess, DT stood there, red-faced and fuming, acting like the world had betrayed him, like the actual conflict had disrespected his announcement. That's the level of delusion people are dealing with. That's what made the whole thing so unbelievable, and yet so on brand. Every time DT does something like this, he confirms what so many people, especially Black Americans, have always known. He's not smart, he's not careful, he doesn't think things through, he acts fast, then gaslights later. And while it might come as a shock to the rest of the world, Black Americans have been here before. They've seen this energy, this chaos, this say it loud and hope it sticks kind of leadership. So when DT had this little meltdown and started ranting about people not listening to him, it felt like deja vu. And here's the thing, even if DT had the power, even if he somehow had the political clout to arrange peace talks, why this conflict? Why now? Why insert himself into something this volatile and complex? The answer is simple. It was never about peace. It was about optics, about pretending to be a global hero. And Black Americans saw right through it. In the end, DT's imaginary ceasefire didn't stop a single missile. It didn't save a single life. It only sparked laughter. DT tried to play the role of a world leader, but he ended up playing himself. So what do you all think? What was your first reaction when you had DT declared a ceasefire no one agreed to? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. I would love to keep this discussion going. Otherwise, that's it from me. I also have another video about MAGA farmers raging that black people won't work on their farms. And if you enjoy such kind of content, please click up here and enjoy. Also, consider subscribing, liking and sharing because it helps me grow my channel. But for now, thank you so much for watching. And until the next time, the Joy Report out.